Well, I'm about to get sick from watching my TV, checking out the news until my eyeballs fail to see. I mean to say that every day is just another rotten mess, and when it's gonna change, my friend, is anybody's guess. So I'm watching and I'm waiting, hoping for the best. Even think I'll go to praying every time I hear them saying that there's no way to delay that trouble coming every day. No way to delay that trouble coming every day. Wednesday I watched the riot, I seen the cops out on the street. Watch them throwing rocks and stuff and choking in the heat. Listen to reports about the whiskey passing round. Seen the smoke and fire and the market burning down. Watch while everybody on your street would take a turn. They'll stomp and smash and bash and crash and slash and bust and burn. And I'm watching and I'm waiting, hoping for the best. Even think I'll go to praying every time I hear them saying that there's no way to delay that trouble coming every day. No way to delay that trouble coming every day. Well, you can cool it, you can heat it, 'cause baby I don't need it. Take your TV tube and eat it, and all that phony stuff on sports and all the unconfirmed reports. You know, I watched that rotten box until my head began to hurt from checking out the way the newsmen say they get the dirt before the guys on channel so-and-so, and further they assert that any show they'll interrupt to bring you news if it comes up. They say that if the place blows up, they will be the first to tell, 'cause the boys they got downtown are working hard and doing swell. And if anybody gets the news before it hits the street, they say that no one blabs it faster, their coverage can't be beat. And if another woman driver gets machine gun from a seat, they'll send some joker with a brownie and you'll see it all complete. So I'm watching and I'm waiting, hoping for the best. Even think I'll go to praying every time I hear them saying that there's no way to delay that trouble coming every day. No way to delay that trouble coming every day. Hey, you know something, people? I'm not black, but there's a whole lot of times I wish I could say I'm not white. Well, I've seen the fires burning and the local people turning on the merchants and the shops who used to sell their brooms and mops and every other household item. Watch a mob just turn and bite them, and they say it served them right because a few of them were white. And it's the same across the nation, black and white discrimination. Yeah, and you can't understand me and all that other jazz they hand me in the papers and TV and all that mass stupidity that seems to grow more every day. Each time you hear something it would say, he wants to go and do you in, 'cause the color of your skin just don't appeal to him, no matter if it's black or white, because he's out for blood tonight. We got to sit around at home and watch this thing begin, but I'll bet there won't be many live to see it really end, 'cause the fire in the street ain't like the fire in the heart. And in the eyes of all these people, don't you know that this could start on any street in any town, in any state if any clown decides that now's the time to fight for some ideal he thinks is right. And if a million more agree, there ain't no great society as it applies to you and me. Our country isn't free, and the law refuses to see if all that you can ever be is just a lousy janitor. And unless your uncle owns the store, you know that 5 in every 4 just won't amount to nothing more. They'll watch the rats go across the floor and make up songs about being poor. Blow your harmonica, son.
We're not recording right now, are we?
Yeah.
If that don't get you fired up, I don't know what will. Just want to say good evening to everybody that's here tonight. I sure appreciate you all showing up and showing out. I am bringing tonight to you the none other than Ron Tello, the mayor of Montello, the creative, eccentric, funny, and long-haired dude that used to live in Montello, Nevada. We know that Ron is definitely famous in his own right. He is a one-of-a-kind drummer, and you will get to see that here tonight. And I want to bring to the stage now Mr. Ron Tello Cully. Hey there, sir. How are you doing?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls of all ages. I am Ronald Cully, and I play the character Ron Tello on the stage of real life. Thank you for having me. Greetings, everybody. Thank you.
All right, Ron, you want to introduce your song that we're going to play next?
Okay, that's the Ozzy Osbourne band. Okay.
Black Sabbath?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd just like to put this all in context. I have a specific topic I'd like to discuss with the world tonight. The fun and games are over, people. It's getting serious. We heard Frank Zappa, Trouble Every Day from 1968. It's really relevant today. I mean, how long ago was that? Like 50 years? Some things never changed. You know, it's talking about social upheaval and the decline of America. So where are you going to go from there? Well, let's stick around and find out. And then that last song, that's dedicated to abusive, narcissistic women in general. I have an issue with that. And coming up next, another song to ease your worried mind. A little jumping love tune called
Paranoid. Paranoid,
yes. So
Very
sit back, relax, ease your troubled mind because it's going to get a lot worse. And if anything can go wrong, it will. Right here on Tello Radio. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Man, that gets your blood pumping, won't it?
Oh man, I'm banging my head. I think it hurts now. Okay, fine. Thank you.
I saw you back there. You almost made me have to bang my head a little bit too.
Well, here
Well,
you go. And just to ease the pain a little bit, that's for you.
I love it. I love it. Well, first of all, Ron, I want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank
And
you. You can
I want
tell
to say
everybody I'm 66 years old. It's a nice round number. I could deal with it.
66. I thought you were 26.
Yeah, you thought I'm the mayor of Montello too. Who started that rumor? I want you front and center. Drop and give me 20. It's not true. No,
20
there are no
bucks?
mayors. Montello doesn't get a mayor. We're an unincorporated. Well, they are an unincorporated township. There are no elections.
I heard that. Well, I'll drop you 20 bucks then, because
Okay.
that's about as much dropping as you're going to get from me.
Well,
I'm
that's fine. I'm just lucky to be here. You know, I've lived this long. Let's keep going.
I heard that. I heard that. Well, it's been a little bit since I started doing live shows, and you're definitely one of the people that I look forward to having on my panel. And so I thank you so much for spending your 66th birthday here with us tonight. And I just want to say to the chat, thank you all so much for being here to not only celebrate Ron's birthday, but also to hear some of the things that are on his mind. I want to just direct everybody to the link or the PayPal email address that's pinned at the top of chat. That is Ron's PayPal address. He does not have Cash App. However, if you trust me enough and you want to send a Cash App, I will be sending over a little happy birthday present to Ron, and I would be more than happy to include your gift as well. And I will show
Thank you.
full transparency should that take place. Nobody is under any obligation to give. However, if you would like to, you are more than welcome to. My Cash App is Watcher of Crazy. I think I'm pretty sure that's what
Look
it
at
is.
that. Look at that.
Yeah, I'll look it up in just a little bit. We'll make sure it gets out there and we get it to you.
Thank you now. Bless you.
Yeah, not a problem at all. So, I understand that some time ago there was a situation that happened in Montello, and you ended up having to exercise your Second Amendment right to protect yourself from somebody. Which
Yes, that's public information. I think we've heard it all before, but have we heard it correctly? I could be able to set the record straight or maybe turn it to the side, but either way you shake it up, it's still the same thing. Yeah, I shot a man in the foot in self-defense, spent 357 days in jail, rotting away, waiting for trial. I was acquitted, and then when I was released, the judge says, you can't go home. I was court-ordered homeless. Believe it or not. I'd like to have some investigative journalists out there look it up, see if there's any other precedent cases where this has happened. Because after I got released from jail, I had to wander around. I ended up in Lancaster, California, which is down the road this way. And I spent 2.5 months in a homeless shelter called Grace. And it was a fine experience. It was kind of like jail light up, lockdown. It was what I had to do, man. I own a house. I did a year in jail, and I can't go there. There is corruption going on up there, and that's another main topic I'd like to settle the score with at some point. Maybe not today. I got these other issues, but yeah, thanks for breaking that up in the little pieces for me. What's the question?
So the question is, Ron, now you have this place in Montello. You can't go back to this place in Montello. It's not habitable. You're still paying taxes on it that go to Elko County. But you are currently at the end of a long-term relationship. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's crashing down around me as we speak.
And do you want to just kind of give us a little background on what's going on there? I mean, how long have you guys been together?
On and off for 32 years, and been off about the last 6. We're talking about my ex common law wife. She is a narcissist, hence the topic, which is really near and dear to my heart. And she's been living in her van at the beach in Ventura while I live here at her house in Big Bear, California. And in her travels down there, she met another man. Okay. Yeah, and in the lexicon of narcissism, she got new supply, and I'm getting the narcissistic discard. Yeah, discard. Yeah, I'm being
Ah,
handled this week's garbage, man. I'm getting kicked to the curb, but it's not all that bad. She has made some concessions. She offered me the opportunity to either honor the 30-day notice, which this isn't it, and then could elevate up to the unlawful detainer, and that's the next level of the eviction process. Or I could accept what some say is a generous offer. She's going to pay my property taxes and my moving expenses, a total of $3,000, so I could just get out of the house and put all my shit at the curb and live in a tent. No. So there are some negotiations to be had. I haven't entered into them yet. I thought, for one thing, if I could come on the air in public and maybe have an open discussion about it, help me make the lesser of the wrong decisions, because it's
right,
sticky. Yeah, there's no love here anymore. Now it's just the battle of survival. Okay. Now you
right.
understand that narcissistic relationship, there is no love. Narcissists are incapable of love. They use people as tools, as objects, as possessions. Okay. So there's
Mm-hmm.
no love. Okay. So in the first stage of a narcissistic relationship, it's called love bombing. It's when you get together and go, baby, and then get the hugs and the kisses going on, and that's everything's sweet. It's like it's unbelievable. It's like the dream come true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then after they get to know you, they start to figure you out, and I don't know what triggers it, but it's just a recurring pattern with all narcissists. They get into the thing called devalue, where they start to criticize and put you down and whine and complain, and nothing is ever good enough for the narcissist. So you can't keep up, and it's like you tell them, well, I can't do it, and my girl says, well, you're just making excuses and being lazy. No, it's like impossible to meet your insane
Domain.
requirements. Your demands are just too much. So
Right.
I tolerated this. I put up with it. Um, I made a mistake of thinking, hoping it's going to get better. It never gets better, okay? But it's been a pretty good run, okay? Um, Back to Montello. Our story begins in Montello, Nevada. Okay, I got kicked to the curb out of there. I couldn't go home. I want an investigation on that as to why and who else got that kind of treatment. So when I was at the homeless shelter in Lancaster, I contacted the girl. We'll call her Lotus, just to protect her anonymity.
Okay.
And I said, "Hey, help me! I'm stuck." So she come and got me, and she invited me into her home. Okay, I didn't
Right.
ask, I didn't show up, I didn't crash the party. I was brought here physically. I came in her car here, and I got established here for a while, and then later on, we went back to Montello, and we got my truck, my utility trailer, and all my stuff, and we brought it down here. And I was optimistic. I got my truck, I got my trailer. I can get back to work like I was doing when I was the Ron Tello guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that didn't work out. The truck took a digger, and I had to sell it for scrap. Couldn't tow the trailer, so I sold that. But I still had the stuff. Okay. So my basic function in life here has been not paying rent, but paying attention. Okay. I'm the guy
Mm-hmm.
that's doing handyman stuff. I'm building things. I painted like every room in the house at least twice over the last 8 years. It's a rental kind of thing. It's a cottage industry. She rents out rooms and makes money doing that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So
Let me ask you this question real quick, Ron. I don't mean to cut you off, but
go
are
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
on are you on any type of social services like disability, social security, anything like that?
We could talk about that. Okay. I'm receiving food stamps. Okay. Been that way
Okay.
for a while. Okay. Um, as fate, fortune, and maybe my own mishandling of affairs, I am not qualified for SSA. Okay. Apparently, I've not put enough into the system to receive anything out. I investigated SSI, which is another form of government assistance, and tell me who made up this rule. Because I own real estate, regardless of its condition, I'm not qualified to receive SSI. Okay,
Right.
because I own a house. Okay, let's get back to the house. Okay, I know it's a big topic of discussion. People have been talking about that crap whole Hello House. Okay, it's been appraised at 25K. Okay, so tell Bob Farrell at 3,000 at 5,000, not gonna cut it. No.
Right.
Okay, so So in order to, okay, this is follow the stupid train here, the logic that doesn't exist.
You're doing
Okay,
fine.
okay. So if I own a house, I don't get SSI. If I sell the house, I'll get SSI. Currently, I'm unable to sell the house for several reasons. The number one being that there's a lien that's on that house. It's going for like $15,000 now. Back in it was 2009, I guess it was, years ago. I made a mistake of staying in the house when I released a couple bug bombs, three to be exact, in the basement because we had spiders and stuff. So I made a mistake of staying in the house. I got gassed out. I was like choking, you know. Okay. So I made my way out to the cowboy bar. They called in the wrecking crew. Okay. First responders come up, and I don't have documents with me. I was stabilized after about 20 minutes. I got the oxygen and the pat on the back. I was sitting up. The incident report indicates that my vitals are stable. I'm conscious and alert and all that. Okay. So in the course of this action, a helicopter was sent, the medic helicopter, right?
Right.
And at that time, we have a Bob Farrell in Montello. He's the chief of the fire department, and he's on top. He's like, you know, the lead on this thing, and he's telling the helicopter, "We don't need you. Go away. Take off." Right? Well, they showed up anyway. Okay, and after all is said and done, well, no, wait, it's not said and done. The ambulance showed up.
So you had an ambulance and the helicopter show up.
Yeah, and I'd already stabilized. They're calling everybody off. It's like, we don't need you. You know, he's cool. He's good to go. You know, it's on the incident report. So the ambulance showed up, and I swear that lady that was working on it, she was stoned because she couldn't even put the oxygen mask on my face.
Oh,
wow. You know
wow.
who did it? A man named Lefty, Ron. I forget his last name. Ron something. Ron Humans, yeah. Rest in peace, bro. He's got one arm. He did it where a two-arm nurse couldn't do it. So we're looking at the outset of incompetence here. Okay, it gets worse. Okay, so they tricked me into going to the hospital because of my poisoning. Might be, come around again next time. They want to see to it that it doesn't ruin my night or something. So they tricked me into going to the hospital. So we get there. They put me in a room all alone with a bed. And I'm just laying there. It's like, well, aren't they going to take a blood sample? That's how you determine blood poisoning from poisoning. Right. Well, they didn't do that. Okay. So I'm laying there for an hour. I don't know how long it was. So I go, hey, I take a leak. Okay. Oh, by the way, here, fill this up, like incidental urine sample. So I fill it up, bring it back in, put it on the table, and I'm sitting there looking at it for about an hour. And they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything for me. What they finally did, some lady came in. She didn't look like a nurse. She looked like a bag lady. And she gave me that little temperature thing that goes in the ear.
Uh-huh.
The temperature. So she sticks it in my ear and it goes, oops. And you have to put the little rubber tip on it. Then it goes in there. Yeah. So, and then they gave me a shot and told me to scram. Okay. That was it. So after all said and done, I got billed by the helicopter, the hospital, and the ambulance.
So which one did you actually ride in? Did you ride in the helicopter or did you ride in the ambulance?
I took the ambulance, okay?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
They tricked me into that. I didn't need to go, and they tricked me because, we're going to check you out. You're not going to fall down tomorrow because you got poisoned by a bug bomb. Okay? So I did not pay the ambulance. I did not pay the hospital. The helicopter sued me for gas money.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't like medical supplies or anything. They sued me for gas money. So I spent like $5,000 on a lawyer to make this go away. Our fire chief, Bob Farrell, the late Eric Bailey, and myself, we went out to Elko a day early before the court proceedings. We got a couple rooms at the Stockman's, and I met my lawyer there, and we got the whole thing lined up. I was denied participating in the court proceedings, okay? It's like, I'm entitled to. Well,
right.
Yeah. So we just basically went out, got something to eat. It was highly suspicious, okay? So what happened is I lost, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, like all the evidence is like right there. They were told to go away. They didn't, and all this. So it was just shenanigans going on right there, man. It was really bogus. So I didn't pay the helicopter. Oh, by the way, At the time that they filed their lawsuit, they were not a legal entity. Okay, they weren't like air ambulance. What was it called?
Right.
Access Air. Yeah, they changed it midstream where it was Access Air, and then there's some name like Larry or something. That's totally out of form. So I lost the case, and the way I visualized it, they took my lawyer back room, put a gun to her head, and said, "You're gonna lose this one, okay?" And she says, "Okay." Hey, Ron, guess what? You lost. Oh, you know.
And you're screwed.
Well, to say the least. So currently, I got this $5,000 illegal lien on my property, which kind of reduces the whole prospects of selling it. And aside from that, I need to liquidate all my stuff that's in there. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of drums and furniture,
So
things I don't need anymore. Okay, so I've got to do that. I need to arrange a party. Okay, not just any party, a summer block party up there in Montello, where I'm going to go up there, open the doors, and sell almost everything there. And I'm going to need some manual labor to help load up the rest of it in my Connex container. Which
will you be selling the drums? Will you be selling the Montello's largest drum set?
Oh, that's gone. That's been dismantled. It's been parted out. Some of it got stolen. Some of it got what I do with it? Okay, I got stolen, got sold, and then I have what's left over. Okay,
Gotcha.
So I've got that. But yeah, I just got
that was pretty badass. I saw pictures of that in your in the
Facebook.
links to your blog that you sent me.
Yeah, that would be on my Facebook photo albums, everything, the whole history, my entire partial history of my life as Ron Tello in Montello is open for review at my Facebook, Ron Tello Cully, photo albums.
I'm dropping that link in the chat right now so people can go check out your Facebook.
Facebook, Ron Tello Cully, yeah.
Yeah.
So anything you want to know, you want to get inside my head, that's where it's at. I noticed you posted earlier in chat my blogs, OzRoundtable.com. OzRoundtable.com.
That's right.
And anything that says Telemon is my work, so you need to look at that. Yeah, I'm very dedicated to that.
One thing I want to ask you, because when I read it, I couldn't help but to laugh so hard at what they used during your trial or when you went to court when they kept you in jail to say that you were a menace to society. What can you tell us what that was?
Okay, well, this whole affair was based on previous history where crime was running rampant. Okay, these so-called friends are now enemies, and then these other guys. My place is getting looted. I'm getting robbed. I'm getting burglarized, and I keep calling the cops. And what they do is they make a report and they go away. A couple of these reports don't even have a case number. So after 5-6 years of this nonsense, I started getting tough. I went to the county commissioner. I went to the chief of police. I went to the dog catcher. Anybody listen, go, look, I need to sort this out, okay? I'm paying my taxes for police action, and I'm not getting anything. And that's not unusual. Everybody gets the same treatment. Those cops out there are lazy. Elko County is corrupt top to bottom, from the king to the dog catcher. And there's just no satisfaction out there. You can read about it. So they got mad at me for complaining about them not doing their police work, okay? So that one night when I had to discharge a firearm within the city limits, they used that as an excuse to take me away. And then came up preliminary hearing, okay? And that's where the victim was there, and he testified, lied his ass off, Okay, the shooting was point blank. The guy's right in my face, okay? And I'm ready to back up. He's right there. I'm going to hear he's right there, okay? So I pulled out my heater, started shooting at the ground. I went, blam!
So you gave warning shots.
Blam! And the third one got him. He goes, ow! And he goes limping away. This happened between the Cowboy Bar and my house, okay? Because we listened to that. So I was in my house, and I knew Lester Alderman's his name, all right? It's public information. Yeah, he's at the bar, and I went over there to kindly ask him to return the things that I had loaned to him. He says, yeah, okay, right. So I walk out. Fat Russ Corey, another troublemaker in that town, sitting next to Lester, and Russ said some comment like, I wouldn't let anybody talk shit like that to me. You got to go get him. So the guy went after me. That's where that whole gun incident happened, okay? So they took me away, preliminary hearing, and, okay, before that, it was something before that. I sent a copy, a link to one of my blogs, which featured a crime scene photos on another case. So I sent that to the DA's office to kind of like give them some more information on that particular case where I was done wrong. Okay, this is what happened here. I got these crime scene photos. They used that blog against me instead of like proceeding with the case in hand because they really had no case. Okay, but, my
Right.
lawyer. My lawyer was Gary Woodbury, former district attorney of Elko County. He was my criminal defense attorney, and he says he's got nowhere to go, right? And that's Tyler Ingram, DA, district attorney. Tyler Ingram, young buck looking to be president someday.
Right.
President of what?
Now,
What president?
there was a particular statement that you made on the blog about the city limit sign and
Yeah,
replacing.
listen, innocuous. Come on, people get drunk and post all the time. I did it. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What
So
and the statement though was funny because I can't believe that they actually brought that up and tried to use that to paint
oh,
you in a bad light
more than
because
that. They threw my blog at me, man. I mean, hell with their book. They threw my blog at me. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they
do you
figured out.
feel like
Well, we
that
can't get them.
impeded do
What?
you feel like that impeded on your First Amendment rights that you have a freedom of speech and that you utilize that through your blog and then they weaponize that against you?
Exactly. They weaponized it, of course. Okay.
Gotcha.
Now, if you stop interrupting, I could rearrange my
Sure.
slot
Carry on.
train wreck. So where was I? See, when you interrupt me, man, I fall apart. I can't do it. Um. So
Well,
anyway, what?
I was going to say we can play your drum video real quick.
No, no, I gotta complete this thought. I want to get this
Okay,
out
go
there.
ahead. Carry
Okay,
on.
so Tyler Ingham had nothing on me, and they all knew it. So then he says, "Your Honor, I'd like to direct your attention to these blogs or whatever they are," and he does the pick and choose. There's nothing in context, right? It's just like just standalone little comments. So he rearranges it all to fit his narrative, and he made it sound like if they let me go, I'm gonna murder everybody in Montello. And I'm like, what? And the judge agreed. And
Wow.
away I went. 357 days in Elko County Gray Bar Hotel for a lie. For fucking
Yeah.
lie. Because if they stuck to the facts of the case, they'd realize there is no case because the guy admitted it. Okay, here's a good one. So my lawyer's asking Lester, like, Cully's got guns, right? He says, well, yeah, he's got a lot of guns. So what are you doing fucking with a guy with guns? He says, I didn't believe he was going to use it. I guess I was stupid, right? And then
Yep.
the whole room is like, that's my ticket out of here, man. He admitted he was doing me wrong. Well, he was a perp. He's a criminal. He's a known felon. Why didn't he get in trouble for anything? He didn't. So they put me away because they had nothing. They weaponized my words. It was totally untrue. First of all, a mass murderer on average does not advertise his intentions ahead of time. Okay, it just doesn't happen that way. No, they'll come back later and admire the handiwork. Arsonists do it all the time. But no,
Right.
they made it this cock and bull story, and they made it stick. Okay, and from that point on, I'm in the Gray Bar Hotel. They put me in the D block, and the first thing that happens is everybody's going, "Hey, new guy." Yeah, so I'm the new guy. Until the next day, next time some other guy gets in, "Hey, new guy. So what are you in here for, Ron?" I shot a man in the foot in self-defense. They charged me with attempted murder, but that wasn't good enough. They tore apart my blog and used my words against me, and they were all lies. Like, what?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's my friend. Everybody loved me. Even the murder guys love me. I mean, it was great.
Yeah. Well, and I know that the comment that I saw was that something about when I'm pulling into the city and I see the city limit sign one day, I hope to see
Yeah.
the M in Montello replaced with an R.
Or in population 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's allegedly what sent chills down the spine of the courts.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, then the sign would read Ron Tello, not Montello. And I
Yeah.
died because how could they really take that serious?
It's vandalism. Wah. Vandalism.
Well, very, very interesting story. And so now we've
It's
arrived at
scary.
this juncture where you have this this person that is wanting you to vacate the premises that you currently live in.
Oh, yes, the narcissistic ex-wife landlord.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay,
And
well, I would like to do an intro on that. On my Facebook, Ron Tello, if you just scroll down, today I posted 20 videos off of YouTube on the subject of narcissism. It's kind of expansive. We do the gaslighting and the narcissism and the love bombing, the devaluation, and the deployment, the dispatch. Okay? So for further information on the subject of narcissism, please visit Facebook, Ron Tello. You'll be glad
and you
did.
can click that link right there in the chat. I've posted that Facebook link to Ron Tello Cully right in chat for it.
Right. And after you're done crying over all the words, you can go to the photo albums and they're in color. Yeah. Oh, I got videos too. Yeah, I got videos on YouTube. The video we're playing up here next is the YouTube video. Just go to YouTube, punch in Ron Tello, and good luck. There's something there for everybody.
Awesome. Now, I understand that you have an audio that you potentially want to play.
Yes, it's a powwow that I had with the landlord last week.
All right. Well, do you want to do that before or after your drum video?
Well, I don't know. At this point, it doesn't seem to really matter. Relevance is not an issue here.
No, not at all.
Actually, it is.
You're the relevant figure tonight, Ron. So anything that you want to do is relevant.
All right. Okay, I'd like to preface this. This is an old video I did on the Ron Tello channel. I couldn't find my password to get back in there and access it, so I created a new account with the Ronald Cully thing. That was back in the days when I was Ron Tello and I had the drums and everything. And okay, this is like drug-fueled, beer-fired nonsense. Okay, unrehearsed, except for one thing. I planned out the end of it. It's a shocker.
It's funny.
I don't know. Are we going to play that? That's going to violate TOS?
No.
There's no naughty bits. Okay. I don't want to give it away. No spoiler alerts here. Okay. So anyway, it's just a couple of drunk and fucked up dudes playing drums and guitar. So take it away.
All right. That was of epic proportions.
Can I
Epic
say something?
proportions.
No, can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, two drunk guys. That was that. Okay, I lost my hat. I lost my shirt. I lost my mind. Okay, that's what happened. That's what you got. Oh, I lost the beat. Yeah, I lost my hat. I lost the beat. I lost my clothes. I lost my mind. That's four. Okay, so that's basically it. That's what kids do when they're having fun. They
Heck
lose the
yeah.
beat.
Well, I will tell you that's some amazing drum work going on there, Ron. Like
Yeah,
I'm totally impressed. And
yeah.
it didn't even matter that you lost your clothes or
Well,
your mind.
that was
That was
intentional.
great.
Yeah, but losing the beat, yeah, that's my bad. I'm not that good of
Well,
a drummer anymore. But hey, what do you want to do? Hey, I was on drugs, all right? Leave me
that's okay.
alone.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
okay.
And you had short hair too. I noticed
Uh,
that your hair was a lot shorter.
yeah, I go through phases. Yeah, so I owe some of my worst work. It's still on YouTube. It's been there 10 years. It's just like, well, it's got like 4 likes. Yeah. So anyway, the internet is like a garbage can. Okay, everybody's throwing stuff in it, and it's up to the user to pick and choose what they want to keep and what they want to throw away. I threw my garbage in the internet trash bin, and that's part of it. Okay, so everybody's got a story, and that's mine. I'm not sticking to it because it could change at any time.
Well, I
Take
will
it.
tell you, I think the chat is singing the same praises that I am. Looks
Mm-hmm.
like everybody thoroughly enjoyed it. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys want more of that, if you want to go take a good look at that and zoom in and see what was underneath them clothes that he lost, please feel free to check him out on YouTube. That's Ron Cully on YouTube. Ron,
Yeah, Ron. No, YouTube's Ronald
Ron,
Cully. Okay, that video is from the Ron Tello account. Facebook's Ron Tello Cully, and there's ozroundtable.com. Yeah, I'm everywhere. I'm nowhere. I'm right here. Hi.
you're like everywhere, everywhere.
Well, I used to be when I was a drummer. Well, yeah, when I was in the drumming, I was like on every drum website in town, and there was few times when like they were all kids and they're like giving me the griefer routine. It's like get out of here, grandpa. Shit.
So what got
So
you started? What got you started being passionate for the drums?
rock radio back in the 1960s.
And did you DJ on rock radio?
Yeah, that was in the 80s. I got involved with KROQ, K-Rock, 106.7 FM in Pasadena. The rock
Mhm.
of the 80s. I got involved with them by being the paper boy. I used to work for Music Connection magazine. And I'd borrow my dad's car and pick a stack of magazines and drive around Southern California dropping them off. And one of my 2 stops to deliver comps was at KMET and K-Rock. So that's how I got into radio, by being a paper boy. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. So when did you ever play in like a band, or was
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
a hobby? Yeah, so you did
yeah,
play with some bands.
yeah. Okay,
Awesome.
so when I was a boy, I got a radio. I found AM radio. There was KRLA, KHJ, Boss Radio, and a couple other ones. And they're all playing top 40. And when they'd play those Creedence Clearwater songs, I'm banging my head, man. Rolling Stones, I'm banging my head. So it's just a natural evolution that I should spare my head and find me those little
Play some
drums that I
drums.
found on the paper route. That's when I really was a paper boy, slinging the headlines with Charles Manson all over it. Didn't know at the time, but yeah, I was involved with that. On a side note, so there was this yard sale, a little drum set. I bought it, took it home, started banging on it, and I got some more drums and made another set, and I recovered them all in this it's called shelf paper. It's like peel and stick. So I made
Uh-huh.
all these different colored drums, ivory black. So I made a little garage kit. Okay, so I started learning how to play drums with my record player and Creedence Clearwater Revival. I'm just going dun 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 dun, just follow along. That's how I
Uh-huh.
learned to play drums. Okay, so then I evolved from there when I was discovered by, I don't know, somebody, Mike Garza and his crew. Mike Garza, rest your soul. Yeah, I was hired to be a drummer for these guys trying to put together a band. Well, my drum kit wasn't really stage worthy. It's a garage set. We're trying to do a little better. We're going to be playing bowling alleys and shit. Okay. So my dad bought me this drum set from Gary Falasco. Okay, you guys know who I'm talking about. Gary Falasco, Zach Bass, and I was their
Uh-huh.
roadie for a long time. So I bought this Ringo Starr set, Blue Oyster Pearl. Looks just like the Ringo Starr set, Ludwig. So
Uh-huh.
I got that, and I got into the band, and I went to band practice, and we played, and we never made it anywhere.
So
But
did you have women chasing after you when you were in the band?
no, they were all hanging out with Van Halen at the same time. Yeah, nobody cared about me or my guys. Everybody's Van Halen was still in the garage and playing backyard parties.
Well, you
Yeah.
should have lost your clothes when you were on stage. Maybe
Oh,
they would
come
have
on.
come running after you.
Stop being
Chase you
silly. You're being
down.
silly. Okay? Get serious here. I'm trying to tell you the Remo Ron story. See, my name back then was Remo Ron. Did I go through that litany before? Yeah, okay. Remo is a brand name of drum products. It says Remo in a little crown. And this all evolved out of a high school when you put your name at the top right-hand corner and you got your thing. So I put the little Remo Ron logo there, Remo logo. And it said Remo Ron Cully. I go, that's a cool name. Okay, I'm Remo Ron. Okay?
Right
And
on.
the rest is history. So that's when I got sort of famous. What really got me famous, okay, don't go away. I'm going to tell you this story. Okay, so they had morning announcements. I'm sure all the high schools do. They got morning announcements. So when I was a freshman, sophomore, and a junior, there was always this putz goes up there. Attention Knights. We were the Royal Knights. Attention Knights. There's going to be a dance after the game this Friday night. Tickets are on sale at the Student Center. Okay, whatever. And I'm going, no, this is not going to happen, man, because, I'm now listening to FM radio. And my biggest influence in radio broadcasting was Larry Huffman. And he used to do the Irwindale Speedway ads, and he'd go, this Friday night, Irwindale Raceway, be there. So I developed the same technique. And I said, I got the script, I did it. Well, first before that, I approached the administration. I said, you know what? Your morning announcements suck. I could do a better job. Give me a chance. I go, okay. So I made up a script, got a record, brought in my record player into the control booth, the record, the broadcast booth at school. And it was like the first week of my senior year in high school, September 1975. And so they go through the morning announcements, blah, 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 blah. And now here's an announcement by Remo Ron. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Carnival number 9, First Impression Part 2, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So that comes blasting over the airwaves like never before. This is history, okay? And I go, all right, Remo Ron here, and this is what's happening, okay? And I go to spiel. That's this Friday night. After the game, you gotta be there. And boing, yeah, okay. So
And it's history from there.
The rest is history. I mean, just that never happened before, okay? So then I pack up my record and I go my first period class, which was art class, commercial art class. With Richard White was the teacher. Rob Bottin was a classmate of mine. We'll get into that later. So I walk in and everybody's turning around like they're just stunned. Dude, that was you? Yeah. I mean, for the rest of the day, everybody was just gaga, right? Who's this Remo Ron guy? Well, there he is. Hey, Remo, right on. So the rest of my life, everybody's like, all right, Remo, okay? So
Your first taste of fame.
It was faster than an overnight sensation. It happened in 10 minutes. Okay, actually 3 minutes. It took me 10 to grasp. Yeah.
The best 3 minutes of your life.
Yeah, it's just okay. It gets worse. Okay, so it was such a cultural sensation. I decided, well, let's get on twice a week. Okay, yeah, let's try that. So I sent out a petition. I got like 5,000 signatures. And I presented the admin. I go, hey, put me on twice a week. They go, no, you're canceled. Something like a lack of interest. This is the administration talking. And all this fascist bullshit. Now, what I think, my theory is, well, when you're in administration, big brother and such, you don't want no little runt running around stealing your thunder. You can't be more famous than, right?
Right.
So everybody's loving me, hate admin. Admin put a stop to me, okay? And at the same time, they're talking about, well, follow your dreams. You could be a career. You could do anything you want. Well, you just shut that down. So shut up. I'm not listening to you anymore. So rebels are made, not born. Okay. Yeah. So that's when the government started keeping records on me. Okay. And they've been following me ever since. Okay. And that's part of the Elko Odyssey. It's like we got this, what do they call them? We're subversives. We're public enemies. We're dissidents. We're the fringe element. We're the hippies. We're the long hairs. Yeah. We're the evil genius. Yeah. So I've been a person of interest in the eyes of the government forever, and it's still happening. Okay. So that's that story. So yeah, I got famous doing the Remo Ron thing, And then later on, see what I got out of high school. I got a job. My dad bought me a van. I was supposed to go to work, and I used it to roadie to other bands and stuff. So the bands broke up. I lost my job. I hook up with this guy. He had some. He's a seasoned road traveler. He's hitchhiking across the country. So I hook up with this guy. We went to Florida. I said, skip LA, man. Let's go to Florida. Ended up picking oranges during the week. Yeah, during the week. And on the weekends, I go to town and rock and roll. I got into radio stations out there. I became famous out there, working with all these bands. I was on the radio. I did this one show. I was like I don't know, like an icon of what was that? It was a New Year's night. It was in Lakeland, Florida. Pat Travers, a bunch of other bands. Oh, the Outlaws were there. Yeah. So I dressed up in this costume that I had. I used to wear it on the street. I call it the Flaming Groovy. It was basically these loud women's clothes, real loose fitting. It was very creative. Okay, don't get me wrong.
You dressed in women's clothes?
That was the age of glam rock. Okay, and I had the long hair. So I created this persona of character. So the program director, he wanted to do this skit at midnight at this concert. So a couple days before New Year's Eve, me and my friends were kicking back the hippie smoking crash pad. And then the DJ says, "Hey, we should like to hear from Remo Ron." And everybody's like, "What?" He just said my name. Better call him in, because I'm always calling him, man. I was calling DJs. I got first name. It's like I go to the studio. The studio's out in the Orange Grove. Okay, so yeah, before they moved it to downtown. But yeah, so I said, "What's up?" "Well, Dave, they want you to do the show, and come on down." "Okay, come down." So yeah, we want you to do the show. Here's the tickets, and okay. So we go there. We show up. So at midnight, I come out with my Flaming Groovy thing. What was I? 97. What year was it? 86, 87? When did I go there? 77, 78. Yeah, I was like 78. It was when it was 77. I don't know, 70, late 89. Okay. So I'm 1977. And I'm not going anywhere. We've had some good times and blah, blah, blah. So then these two DJs dressed as hitmen come out with these violin cases and pull out a chainsaw. This audio of a chainsaw comes blaring over the PA, and they go chasing me off. Yeah, that's like it. Welcome in the new year. Welcome in the new year. You know, it was a huge success. It was like 100,000 people or something there. I don't know. It was Lakeland Civic Auditorium.
Just out of curiosity, Ron, we're almost at that hour mark, and you know, I want to bring you back. I'd love to have you back again, but before we venture down that aisle, I want to ask you a question. I want to know, you are highly intelligent. You've got mad skills on the drums. You're very personable. You're funny. You've experienced so much in life. Why is it, do you feel, that you end up back in the same cycle of a string of bad luck?
I'm dealing with human beings. Yeah, that's a snag. That's a snag factor. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, it's like we have this government that's not too artistic friendly anymore. And, yeah, it's just the world that tries to make an example of guys like me, you know. But I got it easy. I wasn't massacred at Kent State University in 1970. So that was special. Yeah. So there's always got to be an Indian. There's always got to be some Indian there for the cowboys to go beat up. That's the American culture, historically speaking. Okay. So it's not my fault that I'm groovy. It's not my fault that, you know, I got a big mouth and a big drum set and, you know, everything. You know, it's just
I heard that.
It's dangerous being smart in America.
It really is.
What do you think all this hate on it? All this hate, all this narcissism is like, "Oh, I don't like you." Why? "Oh, because you're smarter than me and I don't like it." Well, that's basically a breakdown of it all.
Cancel you. Yeah, I totally understand that. One other question that I have is, what led you to create the largest drum set?
I had the money.
I love it.
Did we talk about the money? Yeah, is anybody about that? Yeah, well, I had $1 million. Yeah, I inherited $1 million, and I pissed
what the hell, Ron? Huh? And you what? What'd you do with it?
I spent it. Yeah. And I made bad investments. My main focus at the time was making something myself and my money with this whole drum escapade thing, and it didn't work out because the criminal element started seeping in and ruined everything. And then I went to jail. And then I migrated here. And because of all that turmoil in war-torn Montello, Nevada, I claim to be a political refugee. Okay?
Right.
And
Right.
it's just not getting any. Now the refuge is being compromised by a narcissistic landlord. And
Right.
was I going to play that tape or is that another time? I'm
Yeah,
almost done here.
you're more than welcome to. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. It's such a downer. Let's take this to a whole new level of part two of Tales from the Narc side. Okay.
Okay, we can do
Okay.
that. We can
Okay.
definitely do
So okay. So instead of going this whole diatribe about narcissism's bad. Okay. Go to my Facebook page, Ron Tello, and just look. There's all kinds of information about what narcissism is and what you can do about it. Mostly, the bottom line is run. Okay. No
that.
contact. Get out.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Okay.
You can
Now,
repeat that.
everything was going great here until she got an attitude. Okay. And there's a whole lot of shenanigans going behind that because she's pulled this shit out before somebody, and yeah, they're pretty upset about that. So yeah, there's no honesty going on here. There's no love. There's no what they call that, the intelligent conversation's not happening. It will not happen. So you either
Right.
comply or die. Okay, so I wanted to mix it up, but I guess we're running out of time, so I'm not going to be able to chat with
No,
the.
no. I do have a couple of more questions for you.
Yeah, I'm here all
So
night.
I want to first remind everybody that there is a PayPal email address for Ron pinned at the top of chat. If you'd like to drop him a few bucks, whether it's he gets stoned and get the munchies and needs to replenish his food supply, the aliens take him away and he's got to have some coins to give him to get back here to us. Or you just want to say happy birthday because you think he's a really cool guy, you can hit him up on that PayPal. If you'd prefer to do Cash App, Ron does not have Cash App, but
Yeah,
I do.
I'm
And
not
with full
sophisticated.
transparency, if you want to send a Cash App, you can send that to Watcher of Crazy, and I will get that to him tonight. And I will also, again, show transparency. I heard the Cash App already go off one time tonight, and so I'm going to be providing Ron some birthday coinage from
Mhm.
me, and I will include yours with it. So now, Ron, you said that your landlord is saying that she will pay your taxes, pay your moving expenses, but
Yeah,
there's a
to no end.
$5,000 lien that is on your property. That
$15,000 lien on my property, and I got to get a lawyer. I've been banging my drum forever. I need a lawyer. I need some help. Right? I can't do this on my own. Every time I try to do something on myself, I even get in more trouble. It's like, get out of here. You know? And I go out, like, where's my car? Oh shit, I got problems. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, propane. Yeah, the money's going to propane. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
donate generously to the charity of your choice. Me and my propane.
I need some propane money, y'all.
Yeah, I
Get
quit
the cash.
drinking. Like I said before, I said backstage, I got to quit drinking, man. I ate all my food last night and didn't even remember. Yeah. So.
Yep. And so, are you sober tonight, Ron?
Oh yeah, sober as a Mormon bishop. Whatever that is.
Oh gosh, I've so enjoyed having you here tonight. I definitely will, like I said, be taking care of you this evening after the live stream is over. I'd love to have you back in the future. We can go through, tale number 2 of
Yeah,
the Narc Tales.
yeah, we call that Tales from the Narc Side, Volume 2. Okay, I
Yep.
want to stay on this topic because it was like a couple months ago I even come up with this concept. It's just a spin-off from Tales from the Dark Side. Okay, like spooky movies. Tales from Narc Side, even more scary. This shit's real. Okay, so I'm gonna copyright patent this. I'm gonna own this. Okay, so I feel I'm qualified to manage this task of bringing forth the narcissistic side of man and woman.
Awesome.
And another thing, you don't know the pain and suffering it is until you've done it, okay? And I'm there.
I heard that. I've been through one myself. So
It's amazing I'm holding it together, huh? How do I look?
yeah. I mean, you've been through so much, and to still, I told you, I think on the phone the other day when we talked, you've been through so much in life, and you still, you have a comedic side to you. You have a way of coming across as very funny to me, and I know people love you. They want to hear from you, and so I thank you for spending your 66th birthday here with us and allowing us to hear your drum show, because you know that's my favorite, and I love when you cha-ching on your symbol over there.
That one?
Yep, that's the one. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to say hit the PayPal. You're going to do ching ching, and then I'm going to do hit the Cash App, and then you do ching ching. Okay. So hit that PayPal and hit the Cash App. Happy birthday, Ron.
Are we done?
Bomb.com.
Uh-oh. Curb, here I come.
Well, I've got two special guests that are going to come up on the panel tonight. I've got one young lady that is going to share with us a little bit about her new channel that she's starting, and I have another friend that's going to drop in and say hello. And so you're more than welcome to stay up on panel if you'd like, or if you'd want to go hang down and chat with some of the awesome people that have joined us here. We at one point had well over 80 people watching and viewing. We've been holding steady at about 70. I just heard the Cash App go off again. So thank you. I'm not right there where I can read out who it is, but that money will go to Ron in its entirety. I will make sure that I disclose full transparency with that. So everybody knows that what they've given has gone towards the person that they actually meant for it to go.
Yeah. So, how's your subscriptions? You're only like 5 away from $1,000. You get that yet? You got subscriptions now?
I think tonight during the show, I did hit 1,000 subscribers. My channel will not be monetized. So, in situations where things like this happen, I'd rather be able to do something where I can provide full transparency immediately. And it's not about the money for me. It's about doing things like this, getting to know people like you, talking about, some serious topics. Sometimes you got to clap back. There you go. Sometimes you got to clap back at things. It's just the way it goes. So I really appreciate having you here. And if my special guests want to go ahead and come on up, then we'll get them talking and carrying on. Yeah, what's up, Ron?
This female guest that you're having up, is she single? Because I'm looking for a new girlfriend.
Oh, Ron, you can't get me involved in that stuff. No, they're both married, unfortunately.
I just had to ask,
Yeah, I know how it is. But you got to leave them hairy leg women alone, Ron.
What? Okay, never mind. No. No, I got a joke about that up here. It's like I blend in with the crowd up here, we're like mountain folks. I look just like everybody else, including the women.
You're so funny.
Get the hell out.
So, Leanne, I sent it to your email.
Yeah. Oh, I just like to say I'm only famous because you people say so. It's not my fault. You did it. It's all on you. You, and you.
It's not my fault, y'all.
Y'all did it to me. Yeah, that's my problem. It keeps getting done to me instead of me doing it for me. That's it. Yeah.
And you know what? And most of the times when it's been done to me like that, it's been with no Vaseline. And I don't really care for it that way. TOS. This is family show. I was not inappropriate. I just said the truth.
It's got certain subtleties there. Yeah, I know. Okay. It's family show. I got my church people watching this, I need to make a good impression on these church people because I'm asking them to help me. And I go, oh, church people can help me. No, not after that video with Watcher. Hell no, get out of here. You gotta keep clean.
But you know what? That was another time and another place, Ron. It was in the past. And grace and mercy is new every day. And the church people ought to know that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just one more thing. Yeah, the power of that drummer, that was God. God was playing those drums.
Right on, Ron. Well, if there's no questions, comments, or concerns, we'll be right back after the 30. Leanne, how are you doing?
She wants to be my girlfriend. Says right there.
I wanna be your girlfriend.
You got a car?
I wanna beat on your drums.
You got a car?
He said, "Do you have a car?"
Oh, yeah, I'll drive you anywhere.
And she's a
Okay.
millionaire, Ron.
Oh,
I
really?
am.
Oh,
She
I
is.
used to do that. Yeah, I had that for a while. Am I supposed to be here? Do you want to like take this to the next level? Are you done with me?
No, I want to know about your gong. You still got the gong?
Oh yeah. Did you see the video on that?
Oh my God. He still has that gong. The drum set's cool, but the gong's cooler.
We talking about the big gong? I got a 5-foot gong. You seen that? You go to YouTube,
Yeah,
punch up
that big one.
Ron
That
Tello
big
goes
one.
on the gong. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I told the church I'd donate it to them if they'd be my friend. They're thinking about it.
Oh.
I think they love you anyway, Ron.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Hey, Crystal Ann, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, doing absolutely wonderful. It's good to see you ladies tonight. So Miss Crystal Ann, I understand that you have a new channel that's starting, and it's going to be a pretty chill spot.
Yeah, kind of just a place for everybody to get together when nobody else is on, kind of, and chat and hang out.
That is very, very awesome. Please feel free to spam your link in chat. I do not mind whatsoever. I think it's a really great idea, and people are looking for, a chill spot that's drama free where they can hang out, and it gets boring when nobody's on.
Yeah, absolutely, it does.
So,
Bob.
what are you talking about?
Bob.
He's gonna ad lib with his. That's my favorite. I love his symbol. But I tell you what, ladies, really about to piss my pants. So y'all have fun for just a second. And while the cat's away, may the mice play. I'll be right back.
Don't you be going after my Ron Tello, Crystal.
I heard he had a big gong.
He's got a big gong.
That's what I came into studio hearing was that he had a big gong.
Anyway, before you get started, I want to start because I know everybody has been asking about me and Twin Mama. And she said her piece. I'm going to say my piece. It was a long time we were together. We had a mission. It worked. Everything turned out okay. When the fun's over, it's over. And when certain things are said to someone that you're kind of shocked about, there's no turning back for me. I know you guys think I'm thick skinned or not a crybaby wuss, but I do have feelings sometimes. But anyway, I don't want this. If Crystal decides to make a channel, I don't want any of you thinking that this is because I'm not over there anymore. Crystal's been talking about this for a long, long time because you guys, YouTubers, or you guys who have channels aren't on all the time. I mean, my God, I'm bored sitting here twiddling my thumbs. So I think it's a good idea for her to do. I think everybody would have fun. I mean, there's so many of us out there that if somebody's not coming on, then there's always somebody to be there. So she just wanted to add her 2 cents into it.
It's just a
You
little place to hang out.
charging an entry fee?
No, gosh, no. Yeah. Come up on panel and tell your stories.
Thank y'all so much, man. My eyeballs were floating.
Did you wash your hands?
Absolutely. Every time, girlfriend. Got to keep it clean. Got to keep it clean.
You wiping with coffee filters?
Actually, wet ones. I'm a wet ones kind of girl.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thanks for letting me say that. I just didn't want anybody to think that this is going against Twin Mama or I'm doing this on purpose or Crystal's doing this on purpose. I just want to, even though you're all going to think what you want to think, at least I say it. It's coming out of my mouth. And there's no hard feelings. when I called Kenny a goat man. I guess I
What's his
just did. He
name?
thinks there was a problem. I found Kenny. You guys all hated Kenny. When he come in, I hysterically laughed at the dude. I like Kenny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenny's the best.
I'm not mean to Kenny. If I prefer not to talk, I prefer not to talk. It's, I don't want to start drama and fighting. So, and thanks, Lambrow, for saying what you did, because that's exactly what it was. And that's it.
Yeah.
Good for
And I support you guys 110%. I like Twin Mama's chat, and I appreciate everybody coming here to support. And there is enough room for everybody because nobody can be on 24/7. And so, I think that's it's great when we all can work together. And like you said, sometimes when the fun is over, it's just over, and you move on. And
Mhm.
it's very, very respectable of both of you ladies, the way that you are currently handling things. So you
Well,
got
thank you.
my support.
Thank you.
Thank you, she said. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. But we're still gonna have to do the Italian and a redneck one day.
You would have me laughing too god darn hard. I couldn't even get a word out. After the show at Cut and Shoots last night of them telling me to make them, who was it? Easy Now, making them lasagna, and I'm going, poof, you're a lasagna.
And I'm over here like, can I get SpaghettiOs on Christmas Day, please?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was a really good show she had last night. Very good.
I
And
love them days. Them were fun days, man.
oh yeah, definitely so. And I just want to stop and say thank you everybody that has helped make 100,000, 1,000 subscribers possible for me. If it weren't for you all that hit that like and subscribe button, I wouldn't have what I have right now. So it is very much appreciated, and it's because of you all that I made it there. So I don't want to I don't want to take that away from you guys because otherwise, I'd be up here talking to myself. So thank y'all so very. I mean, and I do that enough as it is when I'm at home.
You could hold it down, Watcher.
That's because I have a lot of hot air in me.
Hey, that's all
Like, hey,
good.
kind of like Mare, because I didn't know she farted, but she toots, she don't
Toot.
fart.
That's right. Ladies toot. They toot like that. And then you have some ladies, or well, I don't know. Vegas girl farted. She farted.
No.
That was so
Oh,
funny. It was so freaking funny. I just can't help myself. And that just segues into the next thing I'm going to do, ladies. Y'all stay right where you're at, but we'll be right back after the 30. Did anybody hear that? Y'all, I'm sorry. That is like the most epic thing ever. I had to get my own 30. I'm just saying, but I ain't saying. And I have figured out what my next year's Halloween costume is going to be.
What is it going to be?
Gonzo.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to
Perfect.
be the Beak Master. Yep. And I'm
oh,
going to
they're
offer.
having shows. Aren't they
I'm
having
going to
shows
offer
tonight?
free beak jays. Yep.
Girl, you better quit talking about her, because they're going to call you jealous, and you're going to be the next inferior person. Less
Oh,
than. You're going to
Oh
be
well,
less than.
less
they're
than.
they're already they're already back on the whole grandbaby mama thing, and I just had to send her a message today and let her know that either she stops talking about me or I'm going to have a restraining order against her and Jim both. I'm
Yeah.
tired of that whole situation. So,
Oh God, I bet.
so if
Yeah.
Beat J wants to continue in that situation, she can find herself on the receiving end of that as well.
It's amazing
I'm
how
tired of
it goes back to you guys. Like it just goes around and around and around to everybody that's being attacked. Like it's so
Yes.
sad.
What's up, Ron?
Thank you, Billy Jones.
Oh, thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I've
Mhm.
had 2 come in on the Cash App. That as soon as we're
Okay.
done, I will
Okay.
get those over to you.
Happy birthday,
Okay, great.
Ron.
So I'm going to duck out and play with an email. Carry on.
All right. I love him so much, man. He makes
Yeah,
me
he's a
laugh.
trip. He's funny.
He is. He really is. And I mean, dude, y'all got to check out his blog. I sat up the other night and read. I laughed my ass off. I sat there just stunned at some of the things that I read. I mean, there's so much. It will keep you occupied. If you really need something good to read, it's definitely his blog for sure.
Believe me, I have read it. Believe it
I
or not.
haven't. I'm going to.
I
Yeah.
had to get into the mind of Ron Tello. I had to see what he was all about.
Was it
All right.
trippy?
The man, you know what? I've always said this, even when we were on Twin Mamas with him and stuff. He's brilliant.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
he's
Yeah.
he
funny.
is brilliant. Um, really, it's like I say, Rain Man. Sorry, Ron, but you're like Rain Man. You are so smart, but your mind's going around 100 miles an hour, and you can't get it all there at once. I think he's just a brilliant man.
Yeah.
And usually people like him are good artists,
Creative. Yeah.
music.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Well, I told him it's really funny because he reminds me so much of my biological father. It's unreal. And my unfortunately, my biological father passed when he was 55 years old. And but I mean, the mind and the love of music and just the level of intelligence and the ability to have a conversation about so many different topics, but yet still have the mind going so fast you can't really get everything out, and then the sense of humor, you
Oh
know
yeah.
Yeah.
and that's why I really enjoy Ron, and I was very excited to have him spend his 66th birthday with us. So
Oh heck yeah. He is and witty. Don't let anybody fool you when he acts like that. He's very witty.
oh, absolutely, absolutely, and no stranger to production. You know, he's he sometimes he comes across as maybe a little ADHD, but he's really organized, believe it or not, and wants to be prepared. And that spoke a lot to me,
Yeah.
and he's very much about making sure things go correctly. And that shows, a level of ethics and what he wants to come across to his audience. And I really enjoy that about him. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right, Zinga. Organized chaos. Absolutely.
That's it. It's it. That's
Yep.
it. That's a perfect word.
I think
Yep.
it'd be great to hear from him again, have another show and learn more about him and his story. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Give him
absolutely.
more time to chat it up.
Very, 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 very excited about doing that.
Yeah.
And he needs to write that down too. He can have Ron Tello's Organized Chaos.
Yeah.
Be a new show idea, Ron. You could do a series on it.
I am honored for all your kind words. That's a tough act to follow. Now I have to really try to be somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, next time you get your hair did, you had your hair kind of fancy not too long ago. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
need. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of this PayPal contributions and cut 1 or 2 hairs. That'd be great.
So whenever you do that, I want to know, and I want a picture, because I would love to I'd love
Well,
to
like
be able to
before and
make
after.
you your own thumbnail, with your good hair, Ron with the good hair, and that way, whenever you go on shows and stuff, you can have your own thumbnail.
Okay, fine. I like to respond to Devon Short. Yeah, deep diving in politics. Yeah, I know something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely. What
so
about
that's my
aliens?
story. Huh?
Do you have experience with aliens?
Oh yeah, they come out every night. They call star people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
they're out there. They're out there every night.
Well, and maybe you can come up on Crystal Ann's show sometime and conversate with her as well.
Give her my email address. I'll be glad to accommodate.
Yeah, more than
Okay.
welcome.
That
Okay.
sounds
Anybody is
fantastic.
Wow,
anybody
things
is
are moving up.
welcome.
Yeah, the world's falling apart, but we're getting it together. Excellent.
It is falling apart, but
He cracks me up.
I need one of
Do
those.
you does he really talk about politics?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh my
Everything's
gosh.
politics. Weather is politics. Ever heard
Wait
of
a
So
climate
minute,
important
change?
wait a
right
minute.
now.
I don't want to start a fight now, but I'm just asking, are you independent, Democratic, Republican, alienist? What are you?
Uh,
Ron?
um, I don't sit still long enough to be defined.
He could tell you, but then he'd have to kill you.
Yes, exactly.
That is classified information
Yeah.
of the Ron Tello kind. Those
Oh
That's
yeah,
files.
that's
all.
national security. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So, Crystal Ann, when are you going to have your first show?
I don't know. I was gonna get together with you. I'm gonna have Leanne give you my phone number, and
Okay,
I wanted to get together with you so you could help me out to learn a few things
sure.
because I have Canva and I have StreamYard that I paid for.
Okay,
So I mean I think that's pretty much kind of all I need, right?
absolutely.
Okay, and then I don't know. I was hoping for maybe this Sunday, this
Okay.
Saturday. I don't know. I don't want to run into anybody else, and I don't know who is on this weekend. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking maybe this weekend if you and I could get together and because you're smart, you know what's going on behind the scenes, and
Yeah, I
you
was
can
trying to
help
explain it
me
to
figure it
Leanne,
out.
and she was like, you're talking too
Oh
much.
no.
So,
And
yeah, I'd be more than
Leanne will come up with us too.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to do that. And it's like, I will not need any type of access to any of your stuff.
Hmm.
So what we'll do is when we get on the phone, I'll tell you exactly what we need to do so you can put me like when you come up in my backstage so that you can get me in your backstage to put me up on stage in your StreamYard. I'll walk you through all that and then
Awesome.
show you how to set up your shows, show you a couple of tricks. What's up, Ron?
You gonna leave the chat up for the replay?
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then get you squared away with, a few tips and tricks from Canva, and then just hit some high points with you and any questions that you may have.
That
So,
will be. I will appreciate that more than you could imagine.
oh, absolutely.
I was
Absolutely.
I was
All right.
messing around with stuff here tonight and just it's above me. So I'll need help.
Well,
I
and
think that
I
he'd be
think
the
that,
best one for you to really help.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and once you do it a time or two, it's going to be easy.
Easy peasy, yeah.
Yeah. I think the hardest thing for me, really and truly, is keeping up with chat. And so, like, whenever Ron and I were talking, or like up here with you guys, like, I'll glance at chat, but I don't really read it unless something jumps out at me. And that's usually if somebody's typing in all caps or, something like that. I'm
That's
not
fine.
great with the whole chat thing. So that's where I have the most problem.
I'm
All
sure it
caps
all
is
takes a
Bob.
bit of time.
Yeah. What's that, Ron? All caps is a problem?
No, all caps is Bob Farrell.
Oh.
I hope Bob Farrell shows up.
Yeah,
I
I
miss
do
him.
too. I do too. And
I don't like that
so,
I don't like that he's scared off of the platform right now from bullies.
yeah, I'm gonna get in touch with him and help him with some of his stuff. and
Oh,
I
see.
want a
that would
piece of
be
Bob
great.
too. Yeah, I need to tune that man up. Yeah, bring him. Mhm.
That'd be
Well,
so great, Watcher.
yeah. Because I mean, they used a service
Hmm.
to false copyright strike material that doesn't even belong to them. They misused the service.
Wow.
And that's why the legal department of that service contacted me.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Just leave
So,
people be. It's so sad that they can't just leave people be.
right. I agree.
I
Yep.
feel so bad for Bob. I'm glad you're going to help him.
Yeah.
That's what he needs.
And what Barefoot says, it takes time and practice, but the subs are patient and will support you. And
Thank you
that's
so
the
much.
truth.
Isn't
You
that
know,
Ranger?
yeah, it is.
Thanks, Ranger. It feels weird
So,
calling him Barefoot, so
yeah. And I know a lot of people are really excited about your channel. And so anything that we can do to support you guys and help you get it going and make it a lasting thing, we're here.
yeah.
So,
I really just want to have a place for people to be able to talk, be themselves, and laugh. Like
right.
we need more of it around YouTube, especially.
Agreed.
So I'll do the
Agreed.
best I can. I'll do the best I can.
Yep. And
And
that's all. And like I was, I will say this to anybody. When it comes to subs, people want authenticity.
mhm.
They want you to be authentic. You don't have to come up and show your face.
No,
You know, you
there may
don't
be
have
times
to.
I do, but probably not always, and that's life.
Yeah. Yeah. And people are they're great, and
Yeah.
there's so many people that already love you guys and are excited about it. And so that's the kind of community that needs to be built, where people can go and laugh and hang out, have a good time, no drama. And
Yeah, no, just to chill out and talk to other people, share stories and bullshit about our days or, what's going on today or whatever, just laugh about things and have
right.
it drama free. Like
Yeah,
not none of that stuff from the past needs to be involved.
right. Right.
So, but it'll
No
just be
doubt.
nice. A nice place to hang out. That's all I want.
Cool. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Bullshit. We'll bullshit all the time.
Yep. Um, and then for those that don't know, on February the 9th at 7 p.m., Marshall the Martian will be live on Rumble. So y'all
Ooh.
keep that in the back of your mind. He loves gummies, I think.
Ooh. Who is
He eat a
Marshall the
lot.
Martian?
Is he Bob, or is he Bob? I keep thinking of Bob. Is he Ron Tello's leader? Like, the Martian guy?
I think he may have had him on the mothership a time or two. Yes, Ron, you did pass the audition, Ron. We're having you back for a curtain call. Woohoo!
Just the symbols.
Oh,
Let's
Billy
play a song.
Jones wants to know. Ron
I can play a
Tello.
song. What?
Billy Jones wants to know. Can we
No.
make prank calls to Ron Tello? Somebody wants to prank call
Ooh.
you.
Tell him how much
Don't
we
give
love
up.
him.
Oh no, I wouldn't give out your
No,
number.
email. The PayPal email. That's where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna play a song. It's called "Space Truckin' by Deep Purple.
Yeah, Deep Purple.
There it is. Space
Rock
Truckin'.
Awesome.
on. That's powerhouse right there, y'all.
One trick
Powerhouse.
pony.
I love Ron.
Yeah.
Oh goodness,
Watcher, with your help, I have 82 subscribers, and I had
that's amazing.
and I had 27, I think. So
Sweet.
yeah, thank you very much. Thank
You're very
everybody,
welcome. Well,
all
we'll
your
keep
people.
sharing it out, and um, trust me, as soon as you start going live, you're going to see it'll grow exponentially.
Yeah, I
You
think
build
so
it,
too.
they will come.
That's what I think. I hope people enjoy it. And I hope they're open enough to coming up on panel and chatting.
Yeah. And, as long as as long as people feel safe that they're not
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
attacked in
Yes.
chat or, things like that. Um, I've seen so many people come out of their shell and start to come out on panel, and
Yeah, I love
it
that.
grows into something wonderful. I mean, look at Hotspot. That's who jumps out immediately to me.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember seeing her in chats all the time, and then it was like one day she just finally decided, "Hey, I'm going to go up on panel," and now she's got her own channel and doing her own thing, and like I've always said, there is enough room for all of us on
Yes,
here.
there is.
So
So,
I'm really excited about that.
You can do it.
Yes, you can. You
but
can do it
again,
all day long.
like I said, what I'll do is have Leanne give you my phone number. And
Okay.
then whenever you want to call me tomorrow sometime or something, and then we can make arrangements.
Okay.
Because you'll help me a lot. I know you'll fill in where I can't figure things out. So
Right. Yeah. And
so
it's like I said, it once you do it a time or two, it'll be really,
good to
really
go.
easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then you'll be ready. You'll probably want to go on tomorrow night, girl.
Oh,
You still ready? Like, heck yeah, I'm doing this. And then all of a sudden, we're all going to make sure when y'all like or when y'all go over there and subscribe, you hit that notification bell, select all notifications. That way you're not late to the show. Or if you are, it's only going to be a couple of minutes.
Should I
So,
put whiskey on my desk?
absolutely.
Oh, good, because I want some whiskey on Fridays.
Yes, yes, indeed. And hey, there's nothing wrong either with a little nipple here and there.
Oh, I know you like those nipples.
I do. I do.
You had to remind me the name of those dolls you were talking about.
The what?
The dolls that you squeeze them and their eyes pop out or whatever.
The treasure trolls. You don't
Treasure
remember?
trolls.
Or yeah, they're like the stress balls that are real squeegee, like scrotums.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So they're made out of that kind of squeegee stuff. And so, but when you squeeze it, the eyeballs go "Boop," and they pop out. And sometimes they have the little tongue that would fly out too.
I
Yeah,
gotcha. I gotcha.
I love it. I
I'm
Um,
just
love it.
looking for them online.
Yeah. I don't know if they even still have them anymore. It's been so long since I've seen them, but I used to love those things.
You know
And
those gizmos you would put at on the bingo table?
uh-huh.
They're showing up, but not the dolls that you're looking for.
Oh man.
I'll find them though. Now that
Okay.
I have the name, I'll find them.
Yeah, and maybe they're well, I think they're called Treasure Troll Stress Doll.
Treasure
Is
troll
what
stress doll.
yeah, because they also had just the regular treasure trolls that had like the little gem looking thing in the belly that they
Yeah.
weren't squeezable. So Kev Mack, thank you for being here, dude. I really appreciate it. You have a great night. Thanks for joining us. But yeah. And look, you got a whole bunch of people have already subbed up in chat and are excited to see it too. So
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
excited.
yeah, I think it's gonna be great.
Plus Leanna's gonna be over there, so she'll be laughing and I miss hearing her laugh.
No. Okay, I become watcher. I'm the panel whoer.
You're that's
I
fine. You
hop
be the panel
I
whore.
hop from panels, right, watcher?
That's right. And I'm just passing you my crown.
You be the panel whore all you want because we love you.
The old panel whore.
2024, Lee is the panel whore. You win the award.
This month.
Right. No, for you get
Oh,
it for a year.
Oh.
I have to relinquish my panel whore title in 2024.
I don't want it.
What do you say? What's
This
that, Ron?
This just in, Ron Tello will be appearing tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern on Valhalla's TV Joe channel. That's VALHALLAZ TV JO tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern. Ron Tello, be there.
Be there, be square.
Yeah,
Whose
we're around.
channel?
Just
That is all
observe.
for now.
Oh.
We now return you to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
It's a long night.
Is it really his birthday today?
Yes.
Card me. That's
Happy
it.
birthday!
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Young
see.
man.
Yeah.
Send money. Is that what it says?
Yep. Look at that. Look at that stud. Oh my! You had the perfect porn stash.
Damn.
It's a DMV pic. They all suck. Jailhouse pictures are better than DMV pictures.
You
No.
look fantastic on your picture.
Mugshots, DMV. Hey, take your pick. Valhalla's TV, 8:30 Eastern on YouTube. Ron Tello.
Friday night. Be
Damn,
there.
he makes browns, don't he? I always been wondering where the hell you been.
He's trying to get his damn punch card full, baby.
No shit.
That's what happens when you're famous.
Who's
And
famous?
everybody have Ron Tello on their show. Well, I'm just saying. And I've
Yeah,
had
that's
him here
the
for an
job.
hour and 38 minutes.
I'm a name act right now. Let's take it.
I know that's right. He's making high dollar for his time.
Does I seen down there that Racing Stars knows Ron, but don't remember Racing Stars. That's different.
You don't remember Racing Stars, or Ron doesn't? Remember?
Ron, I don't think. I'd like to hear a story from Racing Stars to talk about Ron.
Right? Well,
What? Who?
Racing Stars. Racing
Not
Stars.
familiar. Doesn't sound like it's going to ring a bell, but I got this.
That rings a bell.
Well,
Ching, ching.
all I heard is what a good dude you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate your kind words. It's just not.
I wonder how much
you're
you're paying. I wonder how much you're paying them to say that nice shit about you, Ron.
He offered to buy me some Pringles with his food stamp card.
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may incinerate me.
Oh,
Incinerate. I love your choice of words there.
You know, earlier in chat I said tip your waitresses and your undertakers. Yeah, did you see
Yep.
that? I wrote that. Yeah.
Yep.
I was talking to Salty at the time.
Ron Tello rule number 1. Tip your barmaid and the undertaker.
That's right. He's the guy with the big black car.
Or the big black dog. What are the
I knew you were thinking that.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Well, and Ron's over there just rolling smoke.
Yeah.
And I'm just rolling smoke.
I'm good at it. Hey, you do anything for 40 years, you're going to get good at it. Can't
Hell
stop.
yeah.
Yeah, I gave up booze and horse racing and Las Vegas. But I can't stop smoking.
That's all right, man.
It's called
You
an
know-
addiction.
At
Hey,
least it's that. That's what I tell everybody for me.
Yep,
How's that
exactly.
again? What'd you say?
That's the only bad thing about me is that I do smoke. I know it's horrible to do, but I'm not doing crack. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So let me be.
You
Go
smoke?
smoke your stogie.
I do.
I do too. What do you smoke?
Marlboro Lights.
Those used to be my favorite.
I wish I didn't.
That's what I started on, was Marlboro Lights.
I
What
had
do
to
you
quit.
do?
And then everybody wanted to bum them, and they never would have any cigarettes. They would always bum mine. So I switched to Newports. Menthol.
Mm.
You notice how I changed the topic? I am an influencer.
Yes,
are.
you
A bad
Bad
influencer.
Hey, you kids, get out of the room. This is an adult show now. Oh, boy.
Ching-ching.
I'm here to help.
Is that a rolled cigarette or you know what?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that it may incinerate me.
Put it up closer.
He said he's off the booze.
Let me see. No, that don't tell me. That's a lot of smoke, so I think that's just a cigarette.
Yeah, that's just some tobacco.
Yeah. Let me
So-
smell in there. That's kind of scary.
Right? Like, where have you had that thing hidden?
Okay, there's rolling papers, but that's an awful big cigarette there.
I got a big gong too.
Let's see the gong.
Yeah, show us your gong.
It's not here. It's in Nevada. Play the video.
Oh.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, wow. I thought you
Go to
meant a bang
YouTube.
gong.
Ron Tello. Look for Ron Tello Goes Nuts on the Gong. And that's after the one I played guitar.
Well, I'm talking about another gong. A bong, not a gong. A bong.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna get swatted now. Thanks a lot.
No, we're gonna get in trouble, Watcher. Sorry.
hang on.
Oh,
Give me just a second.
Hey, so it's kind of cool hanging out like this. Wow. Nothing better to do. There it is. Oh, do it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Holy shit! I never seen this.
Good to go.
Step back.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Hmm.
The sound quality doesn't do it justice.
I've never seen this one. How
Yeah.
long ago was that?
It's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
10 years.
So I can get a video of the.
Wow.
Oh, the big drum set. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Watcher.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to step down into the show. I left you my number in the back.
Okay. Good
Okay.
deal. Yes,
All right.
ma'am. Thank you
And
so
then
much.
We'll talk. All right. Thank everybody for me, and I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Yeah,
girl. I'll
cool.
talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I got a buddy that'll.
Bye-bye.
How did you even play? Did you play that thing?
Oh.
I spent more time looking at it than playing it.
That's insanity.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank you. I had the money.
So, do you mind me asking how much you invested into that set?
Well, it wasn't just the drums. I bought stuff a drum set shouldn't have. Rubber chickens, model trains, little wind-up toys, the monkey with the cymbals and all that. Yeah, I dropped easily $100,000 in that project. And that's not even all the equipment. I got more in the back.
Wow. That is
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
Manic. They should put me away. Center stage. Yeah, thank you. Put me
Wow.
away center stage. Yeah. It's my passion. It's what I do. This is how I celebrate life. This is my glory to God.
I heard that. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's absolutely amazing.
Yes, thank you.
One of my best friends, her dad played the drums. She comes from a family of musicians, and so I always would beat around on them, but I was never any good. And then I have a nephew that's special needs, but he can listen to something and then he can play it by ear, and he rocks
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take too many lessons. It's just jamming along with Creedence Clearwater and then elevate up to Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and all the boys. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how you learn, by doing.
So do you play any other instruments, Ron?
You got that one video, Ron Tello Goes Nuts on the guitar. Yeah, that's about it. That's my one trick pony tune on the guitar. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't play guitar. I just pick it up and play it. Yeah. I'm not a musician. I'm a drummer. I hit things. Okay.
Gotcha.
Want to make that clear. Okay. There's a difference between a musician and a drummer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And don't get me started on drummer jokes. There's a million of them.
Bang
Like,
a gong.
Like,
Bang a gong.
okay.
Get it
How do you-
on.
How do you know when the band stage is level? When the drummer's drooling out both sides of his mouth. Shit like that.
That's great. That
Yeah,
is
it's old
great.
Thunder
Do
jokes.
you
Yeah.
mind if I play your guitar video?
I wish you would. Then we can get it out of
Okay.
the way and move on.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're such a gentleman.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
Freaking
don't know. What did I do? There's something I said? Hey, what happened to volume? Volume!
That's as high as it'll go.
One trick pony. Yeah.
Right
I had
on.
long hair. That was long hair. Little
Pretty
messy,
cool.
but
Pretty
that's
cool.
the Ron Tello. That hairstyle, that's the Ron Tello look at the time. It's out of fashion now.
I don't think so. I think you are timeless. You're a timeless classic, Ron.
Well, okay. If you want to insist upon that, I'll go with it. That's good. Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I'm liking life.
have you
I
enjoyed
just
yourself
want
with
to
us?
thank you, Watcher. I'm gonna
Yes.
hop down too.
All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here shortly. Thank you for coming up, Leanne. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you. So, Ron, have you enjoyed spending part of your 66th birthday with us?
Oh, it's been a hoot, man. No doubt about it. Can't top it. There's nowhere else to go from here.
Fantastic. Well, I really appreciate you so much. And we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and get on out of here. And I am going to get your PayPal sent over to you in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you will have a gift from me. And
Thank you.
I look forward to having you back. Tomorrow night, you're going to be on Just Observing's channel, correct?
Yeah, the Valhalla's TV Joe. That's her alternate.
All right. And that's at 8:30 p.m. Central
Eastern.
Time? Eastern. So
Mhm.
8:30 p.m. Eastern Time
Yeah,
tomorrow.
cheap shameless plug. It's the business.
Right on, right on. Well, Ron, it's really been a pleasure. I thank you so much
Yeah,
for
it's been a
being
hoot.
here. If nobody in the chat has any comments, questions, or concerns, I just want to say thank you all so much for showing up and being here, helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. You all
Yep.
are amazing. Happy birthday to you, Ron. Thank you again. And
Thank
we're
you.
wrapping it up after the 30.